Hello, everybody. It's time to check in and see how we are doing with this full moon in Libra on top of a lunar eclipse this week, okay? My name is Yolanda Marie, for those of you who might be new, and we're going to just check in a little bit through Arcturian energy to see what energies to be aware of and what potentials we can use to our advantage. Also, amidst solar activity, solar storms, a very big Earth-facing CME. Make sure you're getting rest and taking care of self. That is really the key to getting through this energy and coming out the other side balanced and in a more expanded state, because these are upgrades. These are activations for those of you who are coming into your awareness or very aware. And if you found us here, that is definitely you. All right, let's get started. Hello, Aries, beautiful soul family. During this time, there is a lot of positive potential around you in your collective energy to stretch beyond something that you're used to. I'm getting stretch beyond even what you think is possible. So it's big, beautiful energy. And keep in mind, this is Arcturian energy. This is a message from the Arcturians, and this is part of their purpose to get you to see that you have a certain potential. So it doesn't mean that nothing is going wrong during this time, okay? There are certainly mishaps potentially as well, right? Things happening that maybe you don't enjoy. But overall, there is just a lot of quantum activity around this stretching, around this new thing, a lot of passion, a lot of your own energy. I think your reading last time was really similar, that you're really in a fiery type of energy anyway, which is good. Use that fuel. But now they are saying balance it with your heart. There is a need and a call for compassion as well during this time, because with all this stretching and all of this potential, it's with purpose. You're pulling it together for some sort of a collaboration, maybe working together in some way, or a really important work, right? Maybe it's a work of art. Maybe it is tangible, solid work that you do with somebody else to create something on Earth, like on the planet physically, that people can see and touch. But whatever it is, it's like something is coming together, right? So that's part of the results of this potential. But it's just a big potential, overflowing energy. So I'm also getting that you need to fill up your own cup. Give to yourself so that there can be this outpouring, Aries. That's a big call as well, because there's something that wants to either come into you or you want to move towards something. And so to create this movement, they're showing me this activity is required to push you there. It's like you need a certain momentum. It's a fuel inside of you. All right, so that is really what is coming for you, Aries. That's the potential that you can use, this watery, beautiful heart potential with your fire. Weird, right? Because water usually puts out fire, and fire doesn't necessarily cooperate with water. But you're pretty balanced. There's not a lot of air here, which is good. So there's not a lot of the mental chatter, but you need a balance of that heart energy with that fiery, passionate energy. It's going to balance, whether it makes sense or not. That's what's coming through, Aries. All right. So I love you so much, soul family, and I will talk to you again very, very soon. Namaste. Hello, beautiful Leo soul family. What I'm getting is to focus forward this week. Focus forward, because there is something coming down around you. Now, I'm always going to remind you guys, remember, this is general. So the something could be heavy, it could be big, or it could be light. It could not affect you as much, but you might see in your periphery, right, that it is having a big effect in your community or even close to your personal situation. But what I'm getting is there is an opportunity for lessons to be learned in the energy of Leo. So whatever is coming down and being deconstructed in a situation, whatever is transforming, because there's also a big energy of transformation. Again, it's general, okay? So what that's going to mean, this transformation combined with this deconstructive energy, is that there's an opportunity to learn like a big time. For somebody around you. And that's just what I'm picking up. You can also learn yourself, Leo, in the situation, but you in this collective, you're coming at it from a different perspective. You're seeing it from a different perspective and from within a different frequency. So from that perspective, yeah, it could even actually touch you perhaps, right? In some way, but it wouldn't affect you the same way it might be affecting those around you. And if there's some sort of like, I'm not sure sort of thing going on mentally with you, you're being advised to let that go. Let go of any doubt that, you will be okay, basically. Because while this something is going on, you are still receiving. Your quantum field is still generating this positive potential. Positive meaning gaining in, let's just use the phrase your favor, right? Even though there's no us and them and all that, right? But you're creating from your perspective. And so we're just going to use those words for the sake of this conversation, right? And these messages. But yeah, your field is still generating all that potential that you have built up thus far to bring you to this point. So definitely try not to go into this other energy, whatever it is that you view, okay? View it from the periphery, from the horizon. There's a huge opportunity for healing during this week. Some sort of healing is either potentially going to occur or definitely going to occur, depending on the person and the lessons, how they're going to, take that information and digest it and use it, basically. But yeah, keep out of any energy that is misaligned with you. Okay, that sounded bossy. That's really coming from the Arcturians. Okay, you guys know what to do, but this is what they are suggesting. Just take yourself and remove yourself physically or energetically, whatever applies out of any of this type of situation. Okay, Leo, because you are definitely still moving forward, even though there might be a little bit of grief around this. All right. So that's the message that I have for you from the Arcturians. I love you so much, loving, fiery, brilliant Leo soul family. All right. And I will talk to you again very, very soon. Namaste. Hello, Sagittarius, beautiful soul family. Whatever you're doing is working. That is the phrase. That's what the Arcturians are putting into my consciousness to say to you. There's something that you're doing. It's not necessarily a secret, okay? But there's some sort of air of moonlight or secrecy around it, which I guess this is good timing for that, right? As we're having this full moon in Libra, this loving, understanding, interpersonal dynamics and relationships sort of full moon, right? This is kind of where this is going. Now, this might not necessarily be about some sort of romantic relationship. This could be about just soulmates, just working relationships, community, people that are on your frequency, right? In your frequency, vibrating with you. We can say this a million different ways, right? But people who are in alignment with you, situations that are in alignment with you. Now, this could vary and it depends on your situation. Now, if you're not consciously trying to create something or thinking of it in that way, this could have started a long time ago. This ball could have gotten rolling. And in the element of darkness, let's say it that way, in the elements that can't be seen in the cosmic world. Okay. When a plant grows, it needs water and darkness and soil as well as the sunlight. So this is what we're talking about. Those elements that you don't think about every day, they have begun to sprout. Okay. The seed you planted is going to begin to sprout. Whatever you've been doing is going to be successful. All right. That is literally the message here for whoever's going to come. So if you ran into this reading, that's what you're supposed to hear. You should be assured. And keep in mind, These are heart frequency readings. So don't worry, we're not talking about any, weird, dastardly, unseemly deed. Just brilliant energy work, okay? Something that you've really been focused on creating, and especially within yourself. I'm seeing major self-transformations occurring that are bringing things to you in alignment with you. And you might have been really focused on that. And whatever is coming, wherever this success is, it's stable. Whatever's coming in is solid and dependable, Sagittarius. So this is really, really good news, okay? There's some sort of mastery as well. I just want to say that before we finish here. You either already have some sort of knowledge or it's coming to you, but it's some sort of masterful knowledge that's coming with this transformation as well. So I hope that makes sense, Sagittarius. Let me know below if any of this rings a bell or if it's all news to you, okay? But it's in the energy of your collective. Just know that, okay? All right, I love you so much, beautiful Sagittarius soul family, and I will talk to you again very, very soon. Namaste.